what drew me to science was a biology class when I was 14. We had prepared slides and we got to look under a microscope and actually see bacteria for the first time. And I think for me, that was the deciding moment. My name is Mariya Goncheva, and my lab studies what happens in the lungs when a virus and a bacterium infect at the same time, with a particular emphasis on influenza A virus or the flu. When most people think about the flu, what they're picturing is a week where they're at home, feeling terrible, maybe hiding in bed, but eventually they get better. However, one of the most common complications of that flu infection is secondary bacterial co-infection. And the problem is that in co-infection, people are more than 10 times more likely to die compared to the flu alone. So we're trying to understand how these two diseases influence each other to really the detriment of us as the host. And we're hoping that this will allow us to design either new drugs or new ways to diagnose these diseases in the future. Because we're a smaller university, our undergraduate students have an ability to work with us much more closely. So for example, in my lab, I have undergraduate students who are working side by side with me and graduate students and technicians and learning how to do cutting edge science while getting their degree. You know, I'm a first generation immigrant. I'm a woman in science. I was born and raised in a small town in Bulgaria. All of my education has been abroad. All of my education has been in a second language. What I really want is for the barriers that I have faced with that experience to no longer be there for the next generation. And how do we do this? How do we change the way we do science right now so that it can be science for everyone? Because for me, when it is science made by everyone, it's actually better science and it helps us help everyone.